the possibilities that this guy and his credentials are completely 100% fake. This guy has possibly assumed the identity of a Tampa college professor and a NASA astronaut by the name Scott Ferguson.
Yep.
So
pretty
buddy,
clever.
Yeah,
it's pretty dang clever.
What have we uncovered so far? You have a better voice than me right now.
Yeah, you're fine. I can go ahead and talk now. Look, I really regret doing this, but I had to. Scott has, from Nibiru Channel, has made some pretty big claims tonight, as well as I would agree that a lot of us have been trolled for attempting to decipher what is happening to our planet. Might have nothing to do with lens flares, folks. We're trying to look at the magnetosphere, the ionosphere, the jet stream. I do have a theoretical particle physicist who is the real deal. She teaches other physicists. She has a PhD. She has the credentials. We cannot say who she is because she'll lose her job. All right, so we're trying to do it nice. I used to be a complete jerk. All right. So Chris is going along. He doesn't talk about Nibiru Planet X. He befriends Scott from the Nibiru channel and has a debate live with Scott from the Astronomy channel, or your alleged name of Scott Ferguson. The reason I was concerned is because you, Scott Ferguson, are making some extremely rude commentary to me personally and the physicists, and I'm tired of it. And rather than kicking your ass, which yes, I could very well do, I punch on a punching bag every friggin' day waiting for somebody like you. But I'm not going to do it. I will talk to your employer, though, about what you're saying about me and other people online. So I started to try to look for you, and I can't find you anywhere. Who are you, Scott Ferguson from Astronomy Live? Who are you? I want you to come forward and tell us who you are, because I don't believe a friggin' word you're saying about who you are. And I am furious about you, dude. Talking shit about me publicly. And I am giving you a couple chances to come clean and be nice, but you're being an asshole. And now I'm coming for your paycheck. So, who are you? I want to speak to your employer. You're not going to vet who you are because you are not who you say you are. And I'm going to show you. So, is the screen mine?
Yes, sir. Okay. It's all yours.
Let me take it. Give me a second. Screen share. Boom. Okay, so you'll see Chris into eternity, right? Okay, do you see just a YouTube video now?
I got you, baby.
Okay, all right. So I went back to one of these videos where Scott Ferguson claims to have discovered a comet, P2016 J3. And he tells us to go to this site here to verify that it's him. Okay, now forgive me, but I don't find your name anywhere here, buddy. And we go ahead and go and do a little search here for this P2016 J3, right? But it takes me to some hokey comet catalog blog that, okay, it says...
Hey, with a plaid background.
The plaid background gives it away that this is totally BS. Scott Ferguson. Okay. So if I go do a search, Yeah, something's not right about you, dude. Something's not right about you. And I am going to find out what it is, because you finally pissed me off. And when you finally piss me off to a point where I'm ready to come and find you, you should be concerned, because I am not a fucking liar. And I'm sorry for swearing, Scott, but I am really pissed about this. Like, to the point where I'm shaking right now. If you were anywhere close to me, I know I'd hurt you so bad, dude. You'd have brain damage. And I want to say that publicly. Yes. You're picking on the wrong fucking dude.
Well, listen, Chris, these people.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, these people are bad people, because back in, excuse me, back in the beginning of September, when I had my first encounter with Dazza the cameraman, WTF Sky, and Scott Ferguson, they all tried to make me believe that a Soho video that I uncovered showing a rogue planet orbiting the sun in less than 8 hours was our moon orbiting the sun. So I knew right off the bat that these people were basically some type of government troll, because I had uncovered some information that was absolutely radical. And this is when they came after me. And through my contacts, I found out that the possibility of this individual, Scott Ferguson, and the Dave the cameraman, Dazza, were government shills, government trolls sent out to debunk anything that had to do with Planet X.
They have to be.
And then
they won't reveal who their employers are. They will not be transparent online. I cannot find these people on LinkedIn. I want to find their employer. I want to talk to them directly.
Exactly.
I want to share with them what they're saying about people online. Because if they are in a professional industry, of which they say they are, they shouldn't be making the claims that they are online, especially about people like me that have ever said a friggin' word about them. I never said anything about this dude. So yeah, I did a search for this comet. I can't find this guy's name anywhere. So I'd start doing a search. Well, here's a Scott Ferguson, but that's not him. And that's a Florida. Well, I got a hold of these people, unfortunately, and it doesn't look like it's him. So that got concerning for me. Then I start looking for another Scott Ferguson here in Tampa, Florida. This can't be him, because they studied here in California. So that can't be him. So here's this guy again. Then we find Scott Ferguson, the plastic and reconstructive surgery guy in Florida. And then we also find the astronaut, Scott Ferguson. Right? So what's weird is this guy shows up first. Interesting how that is. So you and I were talking, and we discovered some information from 2012 where this individual basically outs Astronomy Live regarding a picture of the ISS, where Scott claims it was his picture, but it was clearly photoshopped and it was fake. The guy even says he's a NASA plant, and that he himself cannot vet who this person is. I believe, okay, and we can provide all the links. If we go here to conspiracy forums, this guy, what, astronaut? Was that the guy?
Astronaut. That's what they call. That's what they call Ferguson.
He straight up says here, you're not who you say you are, and you lied and you photoshopped this.
Hold on, leave that photograph up real quick. That the ISS photograph. Sure. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're bringing you this information right now, and once again, excuse me for my voice, I will have it back completely in a few days. But I was on the Leak Project a few days ago with Rex Bear and Astronomy Live. And Astronomy Live claims to write astronomy programs. And he also claims a lot of things.
That's right. Like he's a neuroscientist, a software developer, and a couple other things. Boy, that's sure a lot of things that you're able to do. Oh, wait. And he's a Bachelor of Business Administration and what, a PhD in philosophy?
Yeah.
Maybe psychology? Just want to throw that in there. Gosh, you're sure a professional of a lot of things. But you didn't share with us your degree or your credentials in any way, buddy. You're
exactly.
A fake. You're a fake.
Anyways, you're going to see in what we've uncovered is that the photographs that he was presenting on the leak project, that I said clearly, hey, I think you manipulated those photographs. And he says, oh, well, you know, I didn't manipulate anything, blah, blah, blah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have uncovered his Photoshop talents dating back, dating back all the way to 2012, where he photoshopped a picture of the International Space Station and claimed that he caught it on a video camera with his telescope in broad daylight, but yet these folks outed him and proved that he was a fake and a liar and a master at Photoshop. Chris, go ahead.
No problem. You said that well. So this is what I also find concerning. Okay. Why, Scott Ferguson, are you concerned about people saying your full name? I don't think it's your real name. I think you're fucking lying about it, buddy. I'm serious. Dear astronaut, or may I call you, or astronaut, or astro freak, or whatever, may I call you Scott Ferguson now? And then you, whoever you are, did I give you permission to use my full and real name? I don't recall doing that. That statement is extremely suspect to me. Why do you care about your full name? Nobody in their right mind cares about their full name. Just like you told me, Scott, hey, Chris, whoop. So yeah, if I'm in the parking lot of the community college I was going to show up at in Florida and I'm looking for Scott, well, you would have never turned your head around because you're not Scott. Who are you? Who are you?
Exactly.
This guy clearly calls you a NASA plant. Wow. That's a pretty bold statement, buddy. And that ain't coming from us. That's somebody else 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever. I can't count. Doesn't matter. We'll leave the math to you, buddy, because you're apparently an arithmetician too, or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, the photograph that you're looking at, on your screen right now,
I can't believe
is the duped photograph that he tried to pass off as the International Space Station.
Yes.
Now, Chris, if you could pan up a little bit and show the Trade Center, or pan down. Now, they showed clearly that his photograph was photoshopped and presented as his own work. Yep. So they clearly took his photoshopped work and placed it into the infamous World Trade Center plane crash into the building. But what you're looking at crashing into the Trade Center is the International Space Station by Dr. Ferguson, AKA Astro Boy Astronomy Live. So back in 2012, he was already being outed as a fake.
Yep. You're 100%. Not who you say you are. I demand to know who you are. I want to speak to your employer. I'm not kidding. I want to know who you are. You publish your diploma, or your degree, your PhD, buddy, and your full name, because I want to know who you are. I've done that. You can go find me on LinkedIn. I'm all over I'll share the link with you guys. I've said everything about me. You can go look at Wakey Wakey's channel. I've told people I have hepatitis C. I've had a porn problem, drug problem. I have no problem saying anything. But do you? It looks like you do. I think you're a liar, and you're planted here in our community. You were the first person who ever trolled me, and I never forgot it. Yeah, you should look behind your back. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't have anything else to say about this friggin' puke.
Yep, absolutely, folks. So, you know, whenever you go to this guy's channel, and when he first encountered me back in early September, all of a sudden, you know, he only had about 4,000 subscribers on his petty YouTube channel.
Yeah,
now because of me and Chris and Steve Olson, he has grown to about 10,000, 11,000 subscribers, because people think that he is the real deal, but he is as fake as a $3 bill. And he may talk the talk.
Very well, might I add. You're one of the
Yes.
most intelligent people I've ever met. And I gave you a couple chances and spoke highly of you, actually, on Leak Project, and then you friggin' blew it, dude. I just want him to say who he is. I want to know who he is for real. I want to see his credentials. I want to speak to his employer. He is saying things online he can't say. And number two, I don't agree that he has, there's a video where he is with an enormous telescope or whatever. I think he is. He's got a lab coat. And this is my whole thing. What employer on this planet allows you to use their equipment, multi-million-dollar equipment, and put it on your personal YouTube channel? Nobody does. And I want your employer to know that you've done this for 10 years. I want to know. I want them to know what you've been doing. But I have a concern that we can't vet who you are. I'm not able to. Scott, we've spent 3.5 hours. Hey, I'm not no internet genius. But if I can't find your name and your picture and like LinkedIn or something like authoritative, that's a problem. I couldn't find him at that. Okay, if you bring up one of the very first pictures on Google, or one of the very first searches, pardon me, it takes you to. I am having a brain cramp right now. Anyway, there was some other information that I wanted to share in the video. I've neglected it. Never mind.
Yeah. So the bottom line is, you know, shortly after my encounter with Astronomy Live and Dazza the cameraman,
and he started talking smack about me again. And yeah, exactly.
Yes,
sorry.
Yes. But shortly after the situation with them and the Soho footage that I uncovered from 2007, I basically went after them like a maniac, because they were trying to target me. And then 2 weeks later, 2 individuals were captured by my neighbor, and they were trying to set a pipe bomb underneath my vehicle. So I'm starting to find these things are not just coincidence. I'm starting to find some serious facts in the matter, that these people are not who they say they are. And just like I said in the Leak Project interview a few days ago, if you are a professor, a doctor, PhD, a man of your education, trying to be a NASA affiliate, why in the hell would you associate yourself with the likes of Maury and Jake from WTF Sky, which they just did a video tonight, and you were on it again? And
they were talking trash about me again. Mari,
exactly.
I can never talk to you again. Sorry, you screwed up. Our friendship's done.
And you know, and then on top of all of that, you're stating that Chris's physicist, who is a professor unlike you, with real credentials.
Yeah, she really has the real ones.
You know, this lady happens to have a very clear and open mind and very well educated, like yourself. I hate to say it, but she's not afraid to put her findings and her theories on paper and allow Chris to present it. And ladies and gentlemen, all of my subscribers, I am begging you to join up with Chris and his YouTube channel.
Thank you.
And when he uploads his physicist thoughts on the paperwork, these white papers, subscribe to his channel today. I will provide you with a link in the description box to his channel. This is vital information every single day. When this man speaks off of these white papers, it is important for our knowledge and our own research and investigations. And this lady is helping, and they are trying to mix and put the nails in our coffin, but they're not going to do it. So I want you to subscribe out of respect for me and my channel and my followers. I want you to subscribe to his channel. Set your notifications today, or when you watch this video, please get it done. And when Chris uploads a video, I want you to watch it. It's critical. It's vital information. Go ahead, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for letting me be on tonight. I truly came to YouTube to try to find out what is happening and not to fight with people. And if I'm finding that you aren't who you say you are, you have no business in our community. Scott Ferguson from Astronomy Live. I'm sorry. I think it's unfortunate how things are happening. I appreciate you letting me be on your channel. Scott, I've enjoyed it. You're a good man.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand something. There are very large disinformation campaigns that are specifically put together to discredit people like Chris and myself and Jeff P., the Higher Truth Channel, BP Earthwatch, Mike from Around the World, Pastor Paul Begley, Steve Olson, Wayne Steiger. All of us, they have taken shots at all of us for simply trying to bring you information on an investigation that all of us have put ourselves out there to conduct. And let me just put this out there. We've put our lives on the line. Our lives are now on the line. Every single day, our lives are on the line, bringing you this information. And the bottom line is, no matter what we do, no matter what we uncover, it is always going to be a lie in their eyes. They're always going to think that we are liars, and we're not liars. We have nothing to gain. This is not clickbait. This is not about money. This is not about notoriety. But whenever you speak to Astronomy Live, all he does is talks about his fake accomplishments.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And we've uncovered it. We've uncovered it today. Now listen, if I want to print up a degree from Harvard University showing that I'm a doctor, and if I want to produce a blog showing that I invented penis pumps and breast implants for the world to see, and if you believe it, well, then get your brain checked out, people. The guy is a freaking fake. Just like the people from WTF Sky. So you want to listen to Jake Riley? Jake Riley was a used car salesman in Dayton, Ohio, who is running from child support, who is now living in Maury's house. WTF Sky, neither of them have jobs. Jake was a pizza delivery guy. And you want to take his advice and his word on Planet X and the solar system? Santa Maria, hijo de puta, give me a freaking break. I'm fired up. I'm fired up.
Upset. I'm really upset too.
Because these people are fakes. But yet, you see me and Chris and Steve Olson and Wayne Steiger and BP Earthwatch and Pastor Paul, the Higher Truth Channel, and Jeff P. We're out there every single day trying to gather information, taking time away from our families to bring this information to you because we care about humanity. We care about human beings, and foremost, we care about this planet. But yet you're going to go and subscribe to this jerk-off's channel? No. You go back to his channel, you unsubscribe, and you go subscribe to Chris's channel. You do it today, I ask you. Because you will find credible information from an educated source.
Thank you.
My God. I know the trolls are loving this because I'm watching them in the chat room. But you know what? And I want to say something else very quickly. To all of my subscribers, I love you guys. And I see the way now that you handle the trolls in the comment section of the videos. I just absolutely love it. I don't even have to pay attention to the comment section anymore because my subscribers, they have balls, man. They are jumping all over these trolls. They have learned to identify these punks, and they're taking it to the street. I love it. Man, I sound like Joe Cocker.
I know your voice is ash. Yeah.
What's that one song he's famous for? Joe Cocker. Oh, here it is. You are so beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. It's me. Yeah.
Watch, I'll get a copyright strike for that song.
Oh, we're waiting for the copyright strikes. We're waiting for the fake copyright strikes. It's cool. Bring them on. Jeez. I shouldn't say that publicly, but we know that that's one of the tactics that are used by the enemy, are fake copyright strikes. Poor you.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. I mean, just like they tried to do to me and Steve Olson, back before Christmas with the Office of Naval Observatory Research.
Pukes. Yeah, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah, and the return email was from Gmail. Give me a freaking break. Are you freaking stupid? So it only took me a few minutes to contact the Office of Naval Observatory Research and talk to a guy by the name of Bob, who, I kind of keep in touch with now. Mm-hmm. And we uncovered the whole farce immediately. And he took it upon himself to contact YouTube and say, listen, this is our website, and under no way, shape, or form does the federal government copyright any information, because the information belongs to who?
The public.
We the freaking people, baby.
Yeah.
Because I'm paying Bob's salary.
Mm-hmm.
And that copyright strike against Steve and myself was removed.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so there you go.
I can't believe that happened, man.
Whatever. Yeah, absolutely. And they tried to take him down. They tried to take me down. They make their threats about everybody else, but in actuality, they're only taking themselves down. That's the bottom line, dude.
I guarantee you, if I talk to this guy's employer, he's going to lose his job.
Well, he is
who he says he is.
I mean, right now, I think he works for the government. So therefore, Donald Trump is his employer. And from what I understand, President Trump is answering the telephone at the White House.
That's awesome.
So if I happen to call the White House and get Donald on the phone and say, listen, Donald, The Apprentice, this guy Scott Ferguson needs a job. Or no, but he would say, nope, you're fired because you're a fake. You're a fake, and your education is fake. and everything that you're producing is fake. So all of those people that watched the leak project, wow, that whole thing was sabotaged. That whole thing was sabotaged. He purposely used a photograph from one of my Facebook friends who is an astronomer, astrophotographer, and a professional photographer, and he purposely grabbed a photograph from his Facebook page that had a copyright logo on it. And he used it in the leak project video for a reason. And that is because I was exposing his relationship with WTF Sky, Jake Riley, and the group troll. And then he had to admit, because I threatened to bring up the videos. And then he said, okay, well, I was associated with that group.
That's what I want his employer to be aware of.
Absolutely.
Every detail. Because you won't find anything like that from me online. You will find my videos, and they have a disclaimer for entertainment purposes only. So that actually covers my butt. So, and I don't say things on comments or whatever to people. And I don't, this guy has talked about me personally and doesn't even know me. That's why I'm going after his friggin' job.
Oh, yeah, he's done the same thing to me. And so has Dazza the camera puke. And the
he's dying, so we don't need to worry about him.
Yeah, and the witchy poo from WTF Sky, and the pizza delivery boy, Jake the fake pizza gate. I can't stand it.
I'm tired of the bullshit. I am. I'm tired of all these pukes. They need to get jobs and get on with their life.
Sorry, I'm having a coughing attack right now.
You're good.
I was laughing so hard at the Pizzagate thing, I can't stand it. Jake the fake Pizzagate. You know, and I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, if you wanna uncover some real information, I do the best that I can to bring you what I have coming in, and Chris does a hell of a job in bringing to you I think the best professional information on YouTube right now, scientifically dealing with what's happening in our solar system. And yes, we all have the capabilities of making mistakes because we're human beings. But when you're dealing with individuals that are so arrogant, like this Astronomy Live punk, that won't admit when they're wrong and just completely go after people. And then all of the stupid videos that WTF
they're ridiculous. Yeah, they're retarded. I hate to use that word, but I mean, you're high school, man. Yeah,
you're real professional by making videos and superimposing my face over objects. And then
so stupid.
Yeah, these scumbags go and take a picture somehow of my grandmother's house, put it in their video, and then put the Google map coordinates.
It's pretty low.
In the description box, and then in the comment section, so any freak can click on the link on a cell phone and go to my 90-year-old grandmother's house, who is half crippled, hard of hearing, and wouldn't know what's up if somebody knocked at the door.
Yeah, exactly.
But guess what?
I can't believe that, man.
The video I just saw yesterday, the video is still circulating on this one scumbag. His name is Tige Hand, Tigehand. And that's this butt wipe's real name. But yet I found out information on this troll. He's fresh out of the Florida Department of Corrections on cocaine smuggling charges and on house arrest and probation and parole.
Oh, wow. We really know how to pick them in our community.
Yeah. And then you got the freak Tim Nelson, who's crippled up in a bed, but yet he's a YouTube troll and sends me a photograph pointing an assault rifle down the camera lens and emails me the photograph.
He's the guy having an open investigation on it with Sunnyvale Police Department because he had the gun
Yeah.
on his Google Plus, and they got pissed at me because I told them, yes, I told the guy I want to slit his throat in the middle of the night. Yes, I did say that. I'm sorry. He came after me personally and wanted to hurt me. So they know all about this guy. Yeah, we have an open case on him at Sunnyvale Police Department. That is no BS. That's for real.
Yeah, I mean, these
You
people
can't send pictures of people's gun and just be like, hi, I love you. That's an actual threat of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Electronic too, which is different. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, and you know what I found out early what I found out earlier this morning for all of you Leak Project fans, I woke up this morning and one of my loyal subscribers who I love, who keeps track on Astronomy Live, WTF Sky, and these trolls and Daza, and the email saying, hey, Scott, I hope you're feeling better, but listen, this is probably going to piss you off, but Daza has uploaded the Leak Project interview in its entirety on his YouTube channel. Now, what happens when we do that? We get a copyright strike from YouTube.
Yeah.
So Daza did no commentary. He just simply uploaded the video. So I inboxed Rex and I said, Rex, did you give Daza permission to upload your podcast video? And on the Facebook Messenger, Rex looked at the message, didn't respond to it, and the video is still up on Daza's YouTube channel. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, people? So we really don't know who we're dealing with these YouTube personalities. Just because they have a YouTube channel and they do interviews, or they have a telescope, or they have a fancy accent from New Zealand, who are these people? Because they cannot be found in any way, shape, or form. Just go Google their names. Nothing comes up. And some of these people are responsible for deaths. Like the lady from MUFON, the UFO organization. Oh, yeah. Daza's tied to that Washington, D.C. murder in the hotel after,
oh, yeah, dude. Wow.
after a lawsuit.
Yep. And he didn't show up in court, but the other guy did.
Yep, a slander lawsuit.
Yep.
And then a week later, this lady is found dead in a Washington, D.C. hotel.
Wow.
Hanging from the shower.
Interesting.
Yeah. And
what kind of people are we dealing with?
Yeah, and 2 weeks later, after having my first encounter with these jerk-offs, somebody tries to blow my car up.
I remember that was right before I went to Florida.
I was gonna say this, but yeah, go ahead, keep on trying to blow the son of a bitch up because I got a remote start now.
That's awesome.
But whatever, if you take me out now, I believe in the life hereafter. I believe in the paranormal life. I'll come back and haunt you. I'll make you piss the bed every night. But folks, a lot of people from some of these other YouTube channels that investigate Planet X, and I'm going to be a little critical of them, they don't have the guts to get onto a show like this right now and voice their opinion and try to out these people, because these people are trying to literally harm us. They literally want us to go away, but in a very nasty way. They're talking death. And if you go back and start looking at all of the astronomers and scientists related to Planet X have turned up dead. I did a story about it back in the late summer. To date, 126 scientists and astronomers have died researching this topic. Who can explain that? I can't.
That's too many deaths.
Absolutely. You know, so the bottom line is we're not going to stop doing what we're doing. Chris is not going to close his channel down again. No, he's going to go full force. I'm going to go full force. And again, I want you guys to subscribe to his channel and show some loyalty to his channel and watch these white paper presentations from the physicist. They are absolutely incredible. And you're going to start to see real scientific proof. I feel it's proof that our planet and our sun is being affected by another planetary body. I just did some research on brown dwarfs today, and this was from a guy who worked on the Hubble telescope.
Mm-hmm.
And he defined everything there is to know and wonder and research about brown dwarfs, red dwarfs, white dwarfs, the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact of the matter is, the possibilities of an object like this being small,
Mm-hmm.
but having 80 times the mass and being completely invisible.
Yes.
He literally states in his presentation that you could literally be sitting on top of it and not see it.
Wow.
Because you simply need infrared high-tech technology.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to produce something. I'll share it with you first, and you'll find this information pretty amazing. And he also does another piece about Venus. And Venus is basically a monster in our inner solar system. And he goes into some very specific detail. But what do these people do? The trolls, the debunkers, they just make fun of us. I mean,
they're just rude and mean, and I'm tired of it. I'm not saying anything about any of these people. What's the problem? You know what I mean? That's why I finally had to say, no, enough. You're talking about me online. It's got to stop.
Yeah,
the negativity has got to stop. I mean, I'm not going to put up with it. I don't want to deal with these people. I just don't. I'll deal with their employers.
I mean, I ignore it. It used to get under my skin a little bit, but now I actually amuse myself with it, and my subscribers are ripping these people apart in the comment section. And, it doesn't hurt my channel. My channel has grown steadily. WTF Sky has accused me of buying my subscribers. Hey, where the hell do you buy them from? Walmart or Comp USA? Do they still exist? Do they still exist, Comp USA, the computer store?
I haven't heard of one in a long time. That's interesting you say that. I haven't heard one in a long time. I think they went out of business.
What the hell? They got a freaking Circuit City? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Where do I buy my subscribers from? I mean, anything to pop up and try to discredit myself or Chris or anybody else that's trying to investigate Planet X, they basically got nothing. But what do we have right now? We have a guy who is impersonating a well-to-do NASA astronaut and a pretty well-to-do Tampa, Florida professor.
I can't find him anywhere. And I searched. I mean, it's not just the 3 hours tonight. It was last night and the night before. I can't find this, and I'll just keep it at that. I can't find it. So
this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do, people. I'm going to hire a private detective. I have a lot of connections in South Florida and the entire state. I lived there for 22 years. I got friends in the Tampa area, and I'm going to find me a credible private investigator in Tampa. I'm going to give him all of the information, and I want him to find this individual. Not so we can go meet him in a parking lot, but we want to see who he is.
I want to know who he is. Because right now I have a bad feeling he is not who he says he is, and he is a deliberate NASA friggin' plant.
Absolutely.
Like my first impression was years ago when I first met him.
Absolutely.
And he was attacking me. He and Daza attacked me. And I'll never forgive him for it, ever, because they're rude.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
And, and Daza comes off with his fancy, fake New Zealand accent, my little Kiwi friend. And, I mean, me and Daza's gone at it many, many times. He sent me all kinds of emails. I threatened to knock his teeth out, blah, blah, blah. Because, hey, when you're issuing personal attacks against me and going on to my personal Facebook page and putting together these adolescent YouTube videos and putting my personal information all over YouTube, well, I'm from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. We usually don't take kindly to these types of personal threats and attacks, and we usually settle them in the street, preferably a back alley.
Usually a back alley is the best.
Yeah. That's why they call it the back alley brawl. And I'm not talking about a brassiere to hold up your breasts. And by the way, I've been looking at these photographs of Ferguson on these YouTube videos that he's been doing, and he seems to be developing man boobs.
Yeah, he's getting fat as fuck.
Yeah, he's getting fucking fat.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I mean, I don't know if it's all of that GMO crap they're feeding him, that NASA food, but yeah, man. I even said to him, "You're getting kind of chubby there, dude." He is
not good looking in any way, and he shouldn't be showing his face on the camera at all.
especially with that haircut. I mean, that haircut.
It's a pretty crazy haircut, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if somehow, some way, he's affiliated with that Pizzagate, because there are givers and there are takers. And there are receivers.